Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Perry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Carter is out there with Buzelis. Then there's John Morant. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Lively in its center, locking down the middle. And for Orlando, They've got Edwards. Avdia out there with Jokic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff level opponent.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Avdia on the wing. Outside Edwards. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. With the drive, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Carter. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Lillard. Following the score by Vince Carter. Lillard finds Jokic. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Edwards got 5 now.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And it's Orlando's ball. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Brent, with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Now, here's Lillard. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 4 on the clock, and the wide-open shot from Avdia. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
Timeout.
That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic inside. Lively's there. They grab their own miss. Jokic with the bucket.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Here's Ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 8 points.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Walter, he's checked in for Orlando. Phillips comes in for Lillard. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's McCain. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And it's Carter missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Fades. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Outside Carter. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Walter. Still without a basket. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jarek Lively. Christie comes in for Carter. Williams, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Ellison for John Morant. Now here's Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The Hawks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. From deep, Phillips. Buzelis grabs the board. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ilgauskas. Ellis against Phillips. Ellis can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Ellis. Still yet to score. Here's Buzelis, defended by Avdia. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
The Magic making a switch here. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Here's Jokic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Jokic. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 6 points.
Jokic being assertive now on the inside. He can move anybody around.
Pass to Buzelis. Smith against Williams. To halt the run. Rebound by Smith.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Buzelis. Shoots the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Orlando out in front. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Morant is out there with ball. Then there's Carter. And it's Cornette in at the 5.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Marshall, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Lillard. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And foul on the shot. He'll
shooting 2.
shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
From outside the arc, that one doesn't go. Magic leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Walter, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. That drive by Carter, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Making a change here. Lively's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard, the pass to Edwards. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Smith kicks to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Magic.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The Hawks trail by 9. There's Ball with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 7.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
The Magic making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter down low. Edwards defending. Here's Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 4-point Orlando lead.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Magic making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. Pass to Jokic. Magic moving the ball around. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, you have to think, if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
Smith checked in for Orlando. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Edwards kicks to Smith. Pass to McCain. From outside off the mark. The Hawks trail by 6. Buzelis with the ball. No scoring in this one. Nails the baby hook.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Smith the pass to Jokic. Missed inside.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Nice shot by Smith.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's a good screen. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Christie can't make it. Magic leading by 6. With some arc. Christie with the rebound. Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. They get the rebound. Orlando's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. No good. Shot missing. Ellis with some nice D. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Hawks. He takes it in. Rebound, Billups. Well, Orlando shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Smith. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So for the Magic, Avdia comes in for Smith, and Lillard subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in. Lillard dishes to Avdia. Here's McCain. He started by Williams. A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Christie. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Avdia kicks to Lillard. buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so we wrap up the first half. Magic lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Orlando Magic. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie?
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Hawks.
They're within striking.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Edwards is out there with Denny Avdija. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Driving inside. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Lillard. He's got 10. Here's McCain. To the paint, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For Orlando, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
Grant, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Edwards. Outside Avdija. Buries the long-range jumper. Avdija's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Lillard, the pass to Edwards. Locked loose. Lillard against Morant. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 11. He lobs it up. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up with a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Njai checked in, and it's Luke Cornett in for Buzelis. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Avdija He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Fades away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cornette's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant passes to Okogie. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the defense playing the numbers game on Okogie. Not a great three-point shooter, but he's making them pay.
Outside, Avdia. Here's McCain.
There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 11.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
There's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Lillard from outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Jokic. With the fadeaway. And he gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Walter, he's checked in for Edwards. And Morant's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career. Well, inside, Denny Avdia is confident in his ability to convert.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Morant against Smith. Now here's Morant. He's got 22. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. It's rebounded by Jovic. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Here's Morant. Sweet little floater.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lillard surveying the D. Great look, but off the mark.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The Magic making a switch here. Achua is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Bruce Ellis comes in for Luke Cornette. Lou Williams is subbed in for Ellis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the basket by Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one drops. Morant's got 28.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lets it go from 14. He gets it in there. And the Magic lead by 6.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Three-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter. It's intercepted. And so it's the Orlando Magic heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's ball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Derek Lively is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Williams. And there's Carter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Phillips passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. They set the pick. Ball finds Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
Magic leading by 6. Here's McCain. Drills it from outside.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Williams. Here's Ball. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Well, Orlando shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Ellis against Billups. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Buzelis. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McCain. Hits the three-point bomb. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lively is screen on Billups. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Pass to McCain. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Obvious checked in for Orlando. And it's the Magic with the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to McCain. 18 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Outside, Avdia. Smith against Carter. 11 feet away. Nice shot by Smith. And the Magic lead by 7.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Timeout, Hawks. Morant, he's checked in for Atlanta. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Avdia can't hit. The Hawks trail by 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that one.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lillard outside. Pass to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
And the basket is good. Morant's got 35 in the game.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's McCain. Back to Lillard. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Avdia. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Morant. Back to Ball. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
McCain's shot is off. And so Morant will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Ball no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's McCain. Lively defending. Jokic with the screen on Lively. McCain's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. Ball, the pass to Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Avdia kicks to Lillard. Back to Avdia. Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Buzelis with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Buzelis' shot is good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Lillard from outside. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Buzelis. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Lillard against Morant. Here's Jokic. Another shot. Goes up again. Count it!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lillard against Morant. Ball kicks to Morant. Clock at 6. Yes!
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Lillard, bounce pass. Jokic, rebound, Atlanta.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
From deep, Jokic. And it's rebounded by Morant. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Lillard kicks to Avdia. The Magic again can't hit. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard from deep three-point land, off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.